The backswing, though, to be fair, is a lot better, okay? We said before you were sort of swinging the club back here, get to about there, just sort of complete it with the hands and arms, and a bit of a lift there with the arms, and not really much of a turn. Now on this one here, as you're going back, and he goes back, okay? That body just keeps turning. You're getting your left shoulder behind the golf ball there nicely, and in fact you go a little bit too far with the club, which is not the end of the world, but I mean, in an ideal world we'd just get a nice shoulder to there, so the hands and arms, yeah, exactly. Okay. But the shoulders there, I mean, now you've got that shoulder behind the golf ball in a good position, okay? As you come back to the golf ball now, you just got to think movement here, this way with the body. If you move back down now, your hips starting to move that left side, but at this point now it sort of starts popping back the other way. Now that is a bit more on top of the ball. You compare it to where your left foot was here. Your left foot's already lifting off the ground there as you hit it, and then it gets even more off the ground, and then when you finish, look at this swing. If we watch this swing here now, this is someone who's not trying to go right. Look how much your arms swipe and hook across it and finish on your back foot compared to that one. That's a different golf swing altogether, isn't it? Okay, and that's one that's just okay. Right, I'm going to turn my torso, bump my torso back, and let my arms and club just release through as they kind of want to do it. Okay, and if we hit some shots left, your next one, you are very skilled with that golf club. I mean, if I say I hit a golf ball that doesn't go right, you could do that, guaranteed. If I said hit a golf ball that doesn't go left, you could do that, guaranteed. But the variance of going left and right is like 40 yards. Yeah. So you might not go left, but you might go 40 yards right, or vice versa. Okay. And again, that's no good to anyone. We want to make sure that we're going down the middle, hitting it towards target. But I would try to get in that habit where you come on the range, hit some drivers. Okay. If 3 or 4 go well, great. Keep doing that until you only have one that goes way off right. Then go back to a different club. Yeah. And change the different club you go to every time. So that's like, I'll driver, come back to my 8-iron, back to my driver, back to my hybrid, back to my driver. So you're always trying different things.
I hit quite 2 or 3 with them. But I've more often with this, more or less.
Yeah, because a 3 with the club, and again, we know this game's about confidence. If you're happy with the club, as you're visually seeing a bit of, on a golf course, people say a certain hole we said at the start, if they seem visually happier with a hole, they make a pretty good swing. There was a hole I had for about 6-7 years in tournament golf, I just couldn't play it. Yeah. And it got to the point, it got to the point where I was almost like chip a 7-iron down there. Yeah. Then chip a 7-iron to knock on the green to make a bogey to be actually getting a score on a scorecard, because I was knocking the ball out of bounds in the trees and making doubles and triples. In a social game of golf with mates, no problem at all. Knock it down there with a 5-iron or a 3-wood or whatever, on the green, putt, par, 2-putt or whatever, putt for a birdie, easy peasy. Put a scorecard in my back pocket. I was thinking about that hole for 6-7 holes prior to it on the round, because I was coming. So it started and affected. And again, this game is all about the brain and how the mental side of things is affecting your swing, because your brain will affect your body more than your body will affect the brain. Definitely. Okay. Sure. So when we see a few shots going left, and what happens, you react to the previous shot. One's a snap hook, next one is not going left. Now you might get a straight one and you're okay, but then you might go even further right. So you're always going to go zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. So I would say we can hit this club, and I think we want. I think it's a club we're going to have that we know we're not going to use every hole. We don't need to use every hole, but we can have it in our bag that we know we can get on a certain par 5 or a certain long par 4 or a drivable par 4, and we can utilise it when we need to get the benefit. It's not going to be a club where here we go, I'm going to snap up this in the tree somewhere and lose the ball, or we'll go there somewhere. Okay, so we use it sparingly, but when we do use it, we're going to be confident enough we can use it to get the results we're using or we're looking to try and get with that club. Okay. Yeah. But if we can get that backswing, get that body rotating back, so we complete the backswing with that shoulder turn, not just a lift up with the arms, get the club in a good position, then from there we've got to start getting that body moving a bit to the left. Yeah. I think sometimes that tendency for you, I think 8 months ago or whatever, we had the first few lessons at the start of this thing, there was more of these. Okay. Your body has basically gone, if I go different colours, you've gone from sort of there to there to there to there, sort of moving gradually further and further to the better position. And then sometimes you just go and just fall back a little bit. It does happen. And I reckon that will be, and I've had the same fault for 30 years of me playing golf, that will be your sort of go-to fault that you will have. Yeah. So when things aren't working so well, I'm back to my old fault again. But it's finding sort of little drills, sometimes a new drill, or repeat another old drill, or just give yourself a new trigger, a new spark to get yourself hitting the ball as you know you can, not just doing the same thing and not having your hands and arms trying to manipulate, twist and scuffle around. Okay. But I would certainly say if you start in 3 or 4 shots and they go left, right, put him back in the bag, go to 3-wood, different club. Yeah. in some way just take a breath and calm down, get off the mat kind of thing, because it's nothing worse than just pounding golf balls willing. You must just boom, boom, boom. It's not going to do any benefit, is it? Okay, mate?
Yeah, I've just been thinking I've been pulling things down.
Yeah.
I'm not, as you said, that's pulling me
exactly.
back,
If you had any weight, or you're trying to create force, a pull with the arms causes your body to fall back.
Yeah.
So from here, as I said, you're swinging back to the top, you load the power up, and then this is basically, it's almost a drop. It's like a bump and a drop. You're moving to the left side, and then from here you get in what I call the sort of pebble swimming position. But here, that's when you put the power on. If you were throwing a ball, you wouldn't go drop and throw your hand, you'll just throw it into the ground there. You let this arm drop, and then the power comes on, because you can only accelerate the club or the arm for a short space of time. If you try and accelerate too quickly, by the time it comes back to the golf ball, it's slowing down for one, and your body's been thrown out of position for two, so you miss hit it, so you lose speed, lose contact, all over the place. So let these arms drop, get that bump. We did that bumping drill. That could be a good one to practice again. Get some shots with like a wedge or a 9-iron. Swing, 1, bump 2, bump 3, hit it. And then you get this movement with the body better, and then go back to driver, hit 3 or 4. If they're a bit erratic, go back to a set, and just try and build up to that club. Don't just keep going bang, 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 bang. Give it one of them, okay? I've been there myself. You want to try so hard to get it going well, you want to just keep trying and keep using it, but you're like bang against a brick wall. To be fair, step away, try a different club, go back to it, and get your confidence back up with that club, because you can hit it. We know you can. We've seen you can hit it. It's just the inconsistencies at the moment where you're reliant on your hands doing that, not letting your body and chest release the club.
Brilliant.
Hockey dokie?
Yeah.
Good man.